Welcome back to CHOWTIME Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Pea's World.
What'd you say?
You heard me.
No, I didn't hear you, bro. What'd you say? So you can whisper, but you can't say that loud.
I said you're about to find another dude in your bed.
Not gonna happen. Not in this fucking.
Watch.
You know I'm gonna give you the breakdown, bitch, but I suggest y'all buckle up and keep up because we got a lot to talk about. So this situation starts out with the couple that you just saw in that video, the man Darian behind the camera and the woman Sabrina who was standing there brushing her hair. They were married, they're now divorced, they share one daughter together, and Sabrina has another daughter from a previous relationship. So Darian, the ex-husband, posted that video on social media, and obviously people got in the comment section telling him that he deserved better than that, he shouldn't put up with that, he should leave her, so on and so forth. Darian then posted a video in response to all of those comments saying that he appreciated everybody's support, and that he was actually planning to post all of the evidence that he had against his ex-wife. And he lived up to his promise, because then he proceeded to post a video of her attacking him. Now I am going to show you guys like a few little clips from videos that he posted, but I cannot show you all of the clips in their entirety because it would just take way too long, and some of the videos are actually incredibly violent. I'm trying to get this done in one part, but you can go to Darian's page, the ex-husband's page. You can watch the full videos if you would like to. He goes on to post this.
You can smack me so good hard.
Somebody had to.
Somebody had the what?
Excuse me.
Seriously?
Now, Darian goes on to make a follow-up video after posting that, because some people were curious why in the video that I showed you at the very beginning, she had a black eye and her arm was in a cast. He went on to clarify that he did not give her the black eye. She went on to tell him that she got the black eye when she went to a bar and got in a fight with a girl. And he also went on to say that the reason her arm was in a cast was because she apparently tried to stab him at one point, and he had to slam the door on her, and when he slammed the door hit the knife that she was holding, it slipped and sliced all the way through her tendon. He proceeds to post another video of her attacking him.
Yep. Yep, there it is again.
I hope so.
Darian then proceeds to post another follow-up video saying that he's actually not trying to send a bunch of hate to his ex-wife, and he actually was just posting as a way to spread awareness over the fact that domestic violence is not just one-sided and men can also be victims. He went on to say that despite what people in the comments were saying, he did not cheat on her, and he does now officially have full custody of their daughter. He went
My man.
on to say that people in the comment section were asking why he didn't leave, and he said that it was because he knew he needed to collect more evidence in order to get full custody of their child.
When it comes to domestic violence, they are the victims of domestic violence. More than men. But when a woman is doing it, the excuse is...
I don't want to say it's more than men. I think women abuse men actually at a higher degree than men abuse women.
that they make. You would think that because when you think of when you speak about violence against women, what you're really talking about is domestic violence. Random acts of violence, that's men on men. 8, 9 times out of 10. Domestic violence is violence against women. You would think when women see domestic violence, they're like, it's a lot. Bad. They come up with all these excuses. Why don't you leave? Why are you still staying? This is reactive abuse. This is all. And I'm like, wow. Do you keep that same energy?
They do not.
When it's men, I'm sure you have to.
Especially because apparently in the state that he lives in, it is extremely hard for fathers to be granted full custody. The ex has officially been kicked out of the house, and he was also awarded a restraining order against her. Now, then he goes on to post a video of what appears to be her attempting to kick him out of the house. Video that he had posted previously ended off with what appeared to be her pulling a knife on him. And so I'm guessing he took off running out the front door, but then he put his foot in the way so she couldn't just slam the door and lock him out. And he actually ended up telling Siri to call 911. When she hears him tell Siri to call 911, then she stops trying to lock him out the house. And when he opens the door and steps back inside to tell her to just chill it out because she's drunk, she once again goes off and starts attacking him again. So then he runs back outside. Once he runs back outside, she runs back up to the door and starts banging her head into the door. And you can actually see the shadow of her banging her head into the door because it wasn't like a solid wooden door. There was like a glass panel in the middle. So you could see and hear her banging her head into the door.
Get the f down.
Hey Siri, call 911.
Then he goes on to post another video of her attacking him in what appears to be a bathroom, and then she blocks the doorway and won't let him leave the bathroom. And honestly, the look in her eye, it's scary.
Seen this before. Okay, so for all the new people that are watching, okay, you see, look at that tattoo. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a high-ranking demon, okay? Sent straight from the pits. Look at her eyes, look at the tattoo. She's hitting her heads against the wall. This is a high-ranking demon. There's no doubt about it. Look at...
We're watching anime now? Like every time I hear high-ranking demon, I seem to think of like a reincarnated as a slime. I always think of like Diablo or something.
Look at her eye. Oh my god.
If you know, you know.
She's not even really here. Really and truly, half of her soul is in hell still. God damn. Ugh.
Like, so I can walk out of this house
And what?
and go back to what I was doing before
what?
you wanted to stir up a whole
And
pot
what?
of shit today.
And what?
And what?
And then what?
And then what?
And then
Then he goes on to post another follow-up video where he claims that Sabrina is now attempting to expose him or blast him on Facebook because he's posting these videos on TikTok. And that's what he said. He has decided to now fully expose everything because he actually was apparently still being nice and hadn't exposed everything even though he claimed that he was. He went on to claim that Sabrina has not only sent their daughter, but also the daughter that she has from a previous relationship home with him on multiple occasions, covered in rashes. He claims that Sabrina always leaves the kids with her mom so she can go party with her brother and sister-in-law. Claims that Sabrina's entire family are full of addicts and abusers, and claims that Sabrina's parents used to brag about doing to each other what Sabrina now does to him. Tells her that she's free to post.
How did you end up having a baby with this?
You gotta take a little bit of accountability on yourself too, brother. I do agree with what P is about to say. I think.
How do you put a baby in this? Because there's absolutely unequivocally no way that she just became crazy once you gave her the baby. There's no way. She always been like this. This is one of those situations. She was born like this. They sent her up like this, and you put a baby in it. Oh my god.
Whatever evidence she claims that she has because he knows she has none. Admits that he actually hasn't even shown any of the abuse videos in court, and even without the videos, he was still granted full custody, which is truly a testament to how unstable she must truly be. Claims that both daughters are happier now that they are no longer in the care of Sabrina. And he also went on to remind her which one of them was found guilty of child neglect in 2 separate cases with both daughters, and I'll give you a hint. It wasn't him. He then goes on to post another video of her drunk, accusing him of having taken her keys. And she once again physically attacks him, but this time she puts him in a headlock, jumps on his back, and then bites him on his cheek. I mean, full, as hard as she could, bites him on his face. And honestly, I did not want to repost that clip because it was actually insane.
He could have got an infection out of that. People's mouths are disgusting.
But here is a screenshot of when she was taking a chunk out of his face.
Don't worry, I got some clips. Okay, after she's given this fantastic breakdown, we're gonna look at some of these clips because this shit crazy.
Look at her facial. She looks like a demon. That is actually.
P was on point.
She looks like a demon because she is a demon. Okay, of a very high rank. She's chewing a man's face off. Look at this shit, man.
So scary. During that video, when she bites him on the face, he ends up pushing her off by her neck and holding her down on the ground. And then he gets the camera and he films and says, like, I'm only doing this to get her off of me. Like, I want this documented. I'm not trying to hurt her. I just want her off of me. And then he proceeds to let her up off the floor. She gets up off the ground, chases him into another room, and starts hitting him again, which obviously results in him having to once again hold her down on the ground. Now, that video then comes.
Again, women forget men can easily fight back, and we can easily hurt you whenever the hell we want. We're benevolent. We choose almost 95% of the time not to.
Cuts to him giving another follow-up explanation about how at the end of that video, when he let her up off the ground the second time, she got up off the ground and hit him once again.
She should leave the house.
Agreed.
Let her be in the house. Go, call the police, get her removed. Okay? But if he gave her a 2-piece, this is one of the rare situations where I would not be upset. You gave her a 2-piece, just put her to sleep, get the police to come and take her out. You know what I'm saying? But really and truly, you staying in that situation, it doesn't make any sense. Even if it's your house, just leave and then call the police and get the police to come and take her out. But then again, I don't know how it is.
The thing is, he's probably scared if he did that, she can just spin her own story and he won't have any evidence to fight against it.
In America. But in the UK, and I don't know if she counts as a tenant, but you can't just kick someone out of your house over here. If someone is living with you, it don't matter if no contract, no nothing, just kicking someone out, there's all types of weird legalities and people have all these weird squatting rights and all this bullshit.
California has some of those types of laws too.
So maybe, you know, I could be ignorant on that part. But in reality, staying in this house and just continue to get beat, it's just not good.
So at that point, he just kind of lost it and he hauled off and he ended up smacking her, and he ended up smacking her with the hand that he was holding his phone in, and it resulted in the screen shattering, and the cops eventually showed up. The police arrive, he shows them all the videos that he's taken. She gets put in the back of a cop car, but he does go on to say that he doesn't feel like the police were really taking it seriously. All in the back of the cop car, he says that Sabrina starts to pretend like she's having a panic attack, and that ultimately results in the police calling an ambulance for her. Ambulance arrives, she gets taken to the hospital. Bitch, tell me why she ends up running from the hospital, runs all the way across town, all the way back to their house, and breaks in through the front.
She's a demon. I guarantee she didn't take no breaks. She wasn't running and stopping. She's a demon. They got unlimited in. Okay, she's just running. Oh my god! I don't know how you got mixed up with this one, boy. But you gotta call the demon hunters to come and deal with this.
Window. And he posted a video of what happened after she broke in. Was once again in there antagonizing, trying to start fights.
It's you.
Dude, you still smell like alcohol.
How? I'm getting my clothes. Let me leave. I'm such a whore? Nah, nigga, I'll be a whore now.
Who said whore?
You.
When?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
She busted out the N-word with the hard R out of nowhere.
How? Why? Why for this? We want.
When?
I didn't hear that the first
You just
time.
hit me again.
Nobody touched you. Nobody touched you.
Y'all heard that girl say the N-word. I didn't hear that the first time. In that video, obviously, she's all in his face. She's trying to antagonize him. She starts hitting him again. And then all of a sudden, she walks off towards the daughter's bedroom and she says that she's going to take their daughter with her. And that's when he runs in front of her and he tells her that she is absolutely not taking their kid anywhere. She gives up on that. She goes back to the bedroom. She grabs a laundry basket of what I'm assuming are her clothes. But then she starts antagonizing him again and hits him again. And so then at that point, he just calls the cops. Because it's like, girl, for real, you're supposed to be in jail. You're supposed to be laid up in a damn hospital. Then at that point, she starts freaking out because she
Demons have like durability and healing abilities. They don't need a hospital. You know what I'm saying? They
Instant healing.
don't need that shit.
realizes that he's calling the police.
I'm getting my leaving. They said I could get my leave.
Can I get a
Seriously?
back over to 2100 School Street? They let my wife out of the hospital. She came back and hit me again.
Are you kidding me? I'm getting my leaving.
Huh?
He's on the phone with the cops telling them what's going on. She's screaming in the background that she never hit him. The police eventually arrive and then they ask him if there's anywhere that he can go. Where I can go? This girl's supposed to be in a fucking hospital. She's supposed to be in jail. Then he made another follow-up video talking about how some people were claiming that she was experiencing reactive abuse. He must be doing something to, trigger her responses. So he went on to explain that what set off the whole situation where she ended up going to the hospital and then running back to the house and then breaking in.
The comments, I don't even want to get into them because they're so disgusting. The lack of accountability is actually scary. That comment section.
That he went to work that night to work a night shift. He's at work, he checks the driveway cameras, he sees that she's outside with the 1-year-old in the middle of the night sitting in the passenger seat of the car with it running. Then all of a sudden, she gets out of the car, closes the door, leaves the baby crawling around the passenger seat of the car with it running, and goes inside for over 30 minutes. He calls her asking her why she did that, like why would you leave the baby unattended in the car with it running with the windows down for over 30 minutes, and that's what sparked the whole thing. She ignores his phone calls for hours, she eventually FaceTimes him back, she's nodding off because she's so high. He leaves work early, he comes back, he finds her in the bathroom that's in their daughter's room, slumped over the side of the bathtub with water overflowing all over the bathroom floor and all into the floor of their daughter's bedroom. He gets her up out the tub, she gets mad, she starts attacking him, and then everything else that occurred is what we saw in the videos that he posted. So he was like, no, it's not reactive abuse. And he also went on to say that for anyone who thinks that he's made her the way that she was apparently abusive to her first baby daddy as well as her first husband.
This is why P and I are like, bruh, you kind of had an idea, at least an inkling, that she wasn't the best person.
Posted a video of her fighting with him in the parking lot during a custody exchange right in front of their daughter. I mean, just constant fighting. Then all of a sudden he posts a follow-up video saying that he needs help because he now has a court date that he has to appear at to explain why he shouldn't go to jail for refusing to give his ex-wife their daughter during her court-ordered supervised visitation time. And he went on to say that he's afraid for his daughter's safety. Apparently, Sabrina hasn't been able to pass a single urine drug test throughout the entire custody battle. She apparently did pass a hair follicle test, but it was only because she bleached her hair like right before. He said that he wants her rights terminated. He doesn't want no supervised visits. And he said that even her friends contact him saying that they believe that she's incapable of raising children. He also went on to say that the father of Sabrina's other daughter is filing a complaint because apparently there are allegations being made against Sabrina's new boyfriend. So that was all the information I got at first because I was piecing together this whole breakdown for you guys. And I was getting ready to film it, but then bitch, Baby daddy number 1 hopped in the chat.
Oh, jeez.
You know I love it when a story comes together.
All right, let's go.
But I'm running out of time, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to do a part 2. But it's still less than the 50 million parts y'all would have to watch if y'all went and watched it over there. Love you, bye. Part 2 will be posted right after this one. Part 2 on the breakdown between Darian and Sabrina. If you want to see part 1, click the comment. It'll take you to the original video. I tried to get it all in one part, but it's just way too much going on. I couldn't fit it all in one part, but this is part 2 and the final part. So let's get into it. Like I said at the end of the last video, baby daddy number 1 entered the chat. He gets up here to share his side of the story, and in my opinion, I feel as though he was getting up here also in defense of Darian, because a lot of people were in the other baby daddy Darian's comment section accusing him of all types of stuff. They were accusing him of being abusive towards
Good. Men need to stick up for other men.
Sabrina first. They were accusing him of having cheated on her, and that's why she acts this way. They were accusing him of
All we have is the guy's testimony. And all that testimony is him getting beat up.
And women are still defending.
There are women in the comments saying that he's a narcissist. If we had both sides and she was documenting and we have to pick a side, okay. All we have is his side, where he's getting beat up. And they're calling him a narcissist.
of having gotten her on drugs if she is struggling with addiction, which it very much seems as though she's struggling with addiction. A lot of people were essentially saying that the other baby daddy, who was in the first video that I posted, must have done something. You know, he must in some way be responsible for her behaving in the way that she behaves. He got up here and he went on to say that Sabrina absolutely suffers from addiction, and she actually started partying and doing drugs way back when they were still together. He had actually ended up catching her at a house party with their daughter, who was under a year old at the time, and they had apparently been at the house party for over 10 hours overnight, and she didn't come back home with the baby until the next morning, and when she got back home, she was intoxicated. He went on to say that Sabrina has tried to unalive herself by cutting herself in the stomach with a butter knife. She's apparently supposed to be on medication, but just takes illegal drugs and goes to the gym instead. Went on to say that they're at the end of their 4th or 5th CPS investigation due to her behavior, and this is the 2nd CPS investigation just this year alone. He said that every time he files a complaint with CPS against her, they go and investigate it. They come back saying that they found sufficient evidence to support his claims, but then they never do anything and nothing ever happens. He went on to bring up the allegations that the other baby daddy Darian was talking about in the first video I posted, saying that yes, allegations have officially been made against Sabrina's new boyfriend. Apparently, children from the new boyfriend's past have come forward accusing him of having beaten them when their parents weren't around. And he also went on to say that his own daughter that he has with Sabrina has also made accusations against the new boyfriend as well. He went on to corroborate what Darian, the other baby daddy, said in the first video, saying that yes, Sabrina's family is full of drug addicts and abusers. And he also went on to corroborate what Darian said in the first video by saying that yes, he on multiple occasions has heard Sabrina's parents brag about beating each other up. Apparently the vicious cycle is cycling. Because he's been fighting this battle with her for about 4 years now, and while he admits that Darian, the other baby daddy, obviously went through way more than he did, like he was not subjected to as much physical abuse, I'm guessing, but he did still go on to accuse Sabrina of stalking his house, threatening him, and also sending her parents to attempt to intimidate him. He says that Sabrina and her parents tell him he needs to grow up and take responsibility for his kid. Meanwhile, he's had full custody since the daughter was 4 months old. And like Darian, this baby daddy also wanted to clarify that no, he's never beat her and he's never beat the kid. So no, she was not experiencing reactive abuse with him either. And he also went on to say that he will potentially be posting more videos in the future telling more of his side of the story. And then
you know, we're men. We don't usually complain, bitch, and put up stories about this type of ish because we're men. I'm actually a little bit proud of these men coming up, speaking up, because there's not enough of it, right? Women see us as this overarching devil predator, like the apex predator of women, right? But because we never share some of these stories, and then we do share these stories, and then women just think we're still the bad guys. Ah, man. But more of these stories do need to be shared. More men need to hear this. More women need to be aware of this. Maybe some might start siding with men. Maybe some might start speaking up against the true propagation or people that truly do these bad things. And it's not the men majority of the time, it seems.
right there at the end, bitch, I love when a motherfucker puts on they petty boots. Right there at the end, he decided to get petty. Y'all remember that brother we were talking about in part 1? How the other baby daddy Darian said that Sabrina likes to always drop the kids off with her mom so she can go and party with her brother and sister-in-law? And baby daddy number 1 went on to say that the brother, Alex Lacoste or Lacasse, he name dropped, bitch. Yeah, he went on to accuse the brother of peeing in cups for his sister so she can illegally pass her court-ordered and CPS-ordered drug tests. And he also went on to say that the brother also pees in cups for his father-in-law, who is a contractor for major oil field companies. He wrapped it all up by saying that Darian, the other baby daddy, actually does have a video of Sabrina admitting that her brother does all of this, just in case anybody feels like lying. All in all, I am extremely proud of both men, both baby daddy number one and the other baby daddy Darian, because it seems as though both of them did what they needed to do to protect their children. And yes, let this situation and this whole breakdown be a testament to how men can also be victims. But that's the breakdown.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my first reaction to this is like, wow, you know, men will do anything. Honestly.
We are desperate people.
Because how she has 2 baby dads, whole time they knew she was crazy. I said it, I knew it. Women like this don't just become crazy. They are always. But then also CPS is a joke, because we're gonna look at some of these videos. This is domestic violence.
I will hit you if I fucking please. What the fuck are you doing now?
What?
The fuck you doing?
I'm turning the fucking AC
I'm
on.
done with your fucking shit.
You literally just hurt the fuck out of
No,
me,
the
dude.
fuck I didn't. I'm fucking done with your bullshit. I'm done with your fucking games. I sit here and try. I put in fucking effort. Nothing but fucking nice to you. And this is the shit I get in return. Why'd you shatter your shit?
You shattered it.
I shattered it. Are you fucking
I'm
kidding me?
slapping my phone. They already
When?
saw the whole video, dude.
When?
It's fine. It's going to the
That's
county.
fine. That's fucking
It's
fine.
going to the county attorney. They already fucking
That's
said.
fucking
The only reason they
fine.
didn't put you in jail is because of you having that anxiety attack. They already said.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm getting my shit and leaving.
Huh?
We got a call already and we're dispatching it out there now.
Okay. All right. Thanks, sir.
Joe. Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be Darian Captive.
Seriously, Darian?
And then 325.
They said I could come back here.
It's because she's screaming. She's
No,
pissed.
I'm not. They said I could come back here.
It's gonna be
The scariest thing about all these videos is that she knows he's recorded. The lack of self-awareness is
Yes.
insane.
Yes.
Normally in these situations, someone
They do somewhat behave because they know they're being recorded.
recording, all of a sudden the person starts to switch up their behavior. They start to act like a model citizen. She is still on demon time, man. She don't give
He's
a,
right.
She don't give 2 shits. Look, we have to keep the same energy, right? This is
Demon time 24/7.
what happens when you don't pick properly. You find yourself in very, very stupid situations.
You know, this is exactly part of the bigger reasons why I push men to have a purpose, find a good career, make good money, be of value, so you don't deal with women like this. You don't lust over or thirst over women like this because you have options. You have so many options that these women like that don't even come up on the radar. That's when you give yourself those kind of options. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll keep you guys.